Welcome back to the Drexen shop. So today we got some big updates. I got a body on frame. I didn't record that because not only was it extremely dangerous the way I did it, but I was also terrified that I was gonna break something. I didn't, but I did get it up there. And I did it by myself. Don't do that. So body on the frame, bolts are in the body to the frame, body is secured to the frame. And then during this video, we will also start on the radius arm. We get the radius arm mounted up. I'll go over that in some of the video, how I'm fabbing that and how I'm doing it. So I'm gonna break the video up into two pieces for this weekend. I'm gonna do the front end radius arm brackets as well as some of the weld out on the frame. And the second video, which I hope to get out on Sunday, will be putting the Cummins in. I don't know if I'm gonna get it out on Sunday or not. I do have some plans with my kids. So it might be later this week, but the Cummins is going into the car this week. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, comment, and let's get started. Today, we're gonna go over, I got the body on the frame. I've got the sheet metal to set up. This is 1/4 inch steel to do the radius arm brackets for the front. I'm gonna get both sides fabricated up, welded, and then we'll get started on attaching those. And then the next set will be the part I'm most excited about is we're gonna put the Cummins into the frame and start building up those motor mounts. So let's get to it. So, a little lesson here. When you're fabricating something like this steel is pretty high. It's about $200 for a 20 foot. So, I want to make sure that it works. Now, I've only done this in the cardboard cutout. We make sure that the angles are right, that the suspension geometry and the string geometry is right, steer moving is perfect. And I know that it's got to have 6% pass-through, or 6 degrees, 6 degrees pass-through in order, pass-through in order to steer correctly, not have bump steer or death line, which is really bad on straight on. So when I'm building this, I've traced out my third one, but I'm only going to build 2. So I'm going to set this sheet of metal to the side and cut that off. I might swap it over and just use the other end. But I want to make sure I don't cut 3 of these in case I put these 2 up there, I get everything figured out, and then for some reason it doesn't work. If it's too short, I don't want to add on the top of this. Well, on the top of this, I'm going to cut a whole new piece, try to solid steel, and I don't have a weak point. Especially on something that's keeping the whole front end under your front end. So I'm going to only do 2 of these, and I'm going to build out the driver's side to get it mounted because they are identical. Get it mounted, and then I'll go back and cut the other. Which I probably won't be going to take because it's just the same thing. drill the hole for the radius arm. So what I've done is I have a 4-inch radius around this, and I want the hole to be right in the center of that. So I'm measuring my radius arm. I want to make sure the radius arm doesn't really cut the radius. Maybe just a little bit at the end, but overall, I want the portion to be covered by it. set it up there. I didn't really like the way it came out. So it was kind of blunt. I need something coming off the back. I actually have some, I think it's 3-inch rod. And what I'm going to do is take a 3-inch rod, I bend it from the bottom of this over to my bottom, and then kind of make a spider web top thing. Good. We'll also have a little bit more kickback to that because it is 3-inch rod. It's not going to hurt too much doing that. And just add a little bit of flair. make sure everything was good and was fixed, then actually weld it out. So since this is going on the frame and what we bolted to the frame, what we would do is tack it up. Tack it up. So here's some of that rod I was talking about. I'm just using this to mock the hole up. So that I can see where the bone goes. I'm going to lift it up and check everything. There's going to be a little bit of gap here. We have this little piece that goes into that. And then this side here will be a solid weld on this side frame. I'm not able to take the just a little bit, which I'm okay with. And what I was talking about is if you look here, if you look here, when this is setting up, and you imagine up here, that's just a really flat space. The front needs to be flat, but the rear should have some architecture to it. So I'm thinking about going from this here, follow this angle up, and then just hit it into the frame wherever it hits, and tack weld one of these, and then same thing, go across the bottom of the frame, and then I'll blend some pieces and make some So I'm going to leave this tack off for now because I do have to cut this back off and weld everything. So it doesn't make sense to weld that out, and then that'd be kind of hard to do.